positions. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. They were all over it. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Keep it on the ground. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. So Indiana's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
And, man, it was so impressive to watch the greatest turnaround in all of college football history. It had a lot to do with the offensive line, right? Guys that got on guys, that communicated. They were so well coached up front. So, Palmer, a couple of new faces, but some familiar faces as well. Can they build that continuity and be a squad again that leads them to the promised land?
Well, they still have that identity up front, right? I know so much of the attention last year went to their Heisman winner, quarterback, and Fernando Mendoza. And the offensive line is, I think, a big part of his success, and rightfully so. They did a great job in the run game. They did a great job keeping the quarterback upright. They're still so talented, and that's going to be the key to their success and finding out whether they can repeat as national champions.
Makes a catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. They won their first national championship last year, something I know many in the fan base thought would never happen. And now, also for the first time, they're the hunted. How do you handle that over the course of the season?
You got to raise your sense of urgency, no question about it. David, every day this offseason has felt like a celebration on campus for their fans.
Makes the grab and room to run. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Right side, it's Becker. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes,
and that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Sells the run, looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the ground, it's White. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. North Texas will have to punt it away. He gets a block. There he goes. Touchdown, Indiana! Special teams proving to be special. They draw first blood, and that is And the extra point makes it 7-0. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got the quick completion. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. North Texas in the hurry up. Run inside. It's White. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Jackson gonna throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Drops back on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Gonna run it. It's Beebe. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. And he pumps it up inside the 20.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach.
Ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Jackson will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
2nd down to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Turns it upfield. Could not make his way to the corner. North Texas will have to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. No room to bring it back. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, it's Beebe. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman.
Makes the grab in their space. Spinderella. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's shot.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Caught behind the line. It's shot. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Out wide right, it's Marsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. To the air, it's Hoover. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They're all over him. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. North Texas in the hurry-up. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's shot. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. They have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another. Big guy tries to barrel in, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Here on the Mean Green sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far. You've dug your...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The throw. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. North Texas will have to punt it away. Looking for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Hoover. He's got the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's going for it all. Leaping grab for a big gain. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Indiana's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the second. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Fresh setter downs going to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Drops back. It's Hoover. Right side, it's Becker. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Hoosiers are flying down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's shot. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And the Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Selling the fake. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Got it looking for a first. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
His defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Left side is White. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Trying to take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Catch in the middle. It's shot. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Hoosiers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw one first. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Becker. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Out wide right, it's Marsh. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. And, guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Indiana! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And he tacks on the extra point.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Jackson will throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They've got it at the 20 on 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Took a shot as he threw. Good job just to get rid of that one.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end.
Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, checking in from the Hoosiers sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke...
Turning on the Jets. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On the option. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Line getting set on 2nd down. Holds on, it's long. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Handoff from the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The give to the back. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. North Texas will have to punt it away. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. North Texas will have to punt it away. only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. This freshman tight end had such great hype leading into the game, has been terrific. He hasn't let this moment be bigger than himself. He's done his job, he's blocked well, and he has caught every target coming his way. He has been so great here, guys, for the offense. We'll see if he can continue to end the game on such a high note. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
To the air. It's Hoover. Finds his man. It's Becker.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Hoosiers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. Turning it on. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get